I was like, there's smoke, the house is smoky, Gannon, this happened, yada, 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 yada. I was scared to go to sleep, so we both went in there and checked on Gannon. We went in there, we gave him water, and lay in his bed. We gave him water, we set him up, we were like, are you okay? He was more scared of anything. And so I panicked. Of course, I was like, whoops, someone said something because I said sell the couch. I wasn't talking about sell the couch to fix the daggone carpet. I was talking about, like, I would get rid of that couch and get a new couch. Don't panic. Like, my point was, honestly, I wasn't even going to tell you because I was like, Gannon was scared of being grounded a year. And I was like, I'll buy a new couch. We'll fix the couch. We'll replace everything in here. Don't worry about it. And that was my whole point. That as long as you promise me you didn't do it on purpose, you didn't purposely do this to hurt yourself or hurt somebody, we will fix it. And that's how we ended on Sunday. So Gannon was still like, upset. He was not only emotional about the situation, his foot was hurting. So that's where we were at with Sunday.
Okay.
You give me 1 second to pee.
Yeah.
So, later on in the night, Gannon woke me up a few times. He said his stomach was getting worse. He hadn't pooped yet. I messaged you, but you were already asleep. And I was like, hey, Gannon wants to know if he can stay out of school tomorrow. He's scared of pooping in his pants. I think you probably were still asleep. You might didn't get it until the next day, which is not your fault, my fault. It was time zone and tiredness, whatever.
Yeah, right.
I stayed up with him a few times in the bathroom. Finally, I was like, okay, I wrote you back. I said, I'm just going to make the decision that Gannon can stay at home tomorrow because he is so terrified about putting in his pants. So, the next morning, I called the nurse's line, and I asked the nurse's line about his stomach and giving him Miralax and yada, yada, yada.
You talking about the TRICARE nurses line?
No, the urgent care nurse's line right in front of Fountain and whatever that road is.
I got you.
So I called them, and I said, hey, I know typically people are constipated, you give him Miralax, yada, yada, yada. He hasn't really went to the bathroom. He has blood coming out his butt. And so they just basically explained to do the best she could to get him to pass. And if not, then we needed to call our care provider, whatever. They started beating me up over that, saying you didn't need to have a referral to do this. That wasn't what I was trying to say. I was trying to make the point of, does the boy need to have, anything done, or can I just give him, an enema or something like that? Because I already talked to him about that. So if this don't work, you want me to give him, an enema or something? Because it was a big old turd he was trying to get out.
Yeah.
So then, that morning, they were like, I said, Gannon, I'm going to stay at home with you today because I don't want you to stay by yourself. Now remember, we've let Gannon stay by himself. He's been responsible, whatever. But in this state, as in his state that he was in, not feeling well, stomach hurting, bubbling a little bit here and there, him being embarrassed, I made a decision that it was not okay for him to stay there by himself if he was sick. If he's on normal terms, taking care of his sister, playing his Switch, doing his thing, then that's fine. But I said, Gannon, you're going to need to go with me. I said, there's a few things I need to handle today. That's me what. And I was going to look at a bike for you. This guy that was on Craigslist, because he had this bike, like a touring bike, and I said,
Yeah.
"You need to look at this touring bike or whatever."
And that was Monday?
Yes.
Hey, so did you give him Miralax or the enema or anything like that? What else did you give him?
I have in this notes what day I gave him Miralax.
All right.
Trying to poop regularly took, that was the bath salts day, to Saturday. You had Miralax on Saturday. Yeah, here it is. I gave him ice cream and said it had special stuff. Because I was telling him it was really those like Pedialyte ice cream.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And took Miralax. That was on Saturday.
So hold on, I'm trying to just because obviously I'm worried to death about his little arms. Did you rub any cream on it or give him anything for the pain or pain medicine or anything like that to help him?
Pain medicine because I didn't have any pain medicine to give. What I gave him was the aloe that was in our bathroom, that green aloe. Aloe. We even made like a little silly joke about it because he wasn't hurting. Remember how I was wrapping Sadie up with the little thing?
Yeah.
I wrapped it around his arms too.
Oh yeah, the little bandages or whatever.
So I put the aloe, the green aloe on it, and I said, "You can. We'll do you like Sadie?" And we laughed about it.
Yeah.
Laughing about it, being yes, it hurt a little bit, but being silly about it on his arms. So
he you didn't give him any like children's Tylenol or anything?
I didn't give him any kind of he wasn't saying that he was hurting in any kind of pain to give him any kind of Tylenol, to give him anything at all. And if you feel like that would have been a lapse in judgment on my part, then I'm sorry.
No, I'm just trying to sort through it. I know how both of them are about, every time they scrape their finger or something, they want a Band-Aid. So I would just assume that if his arm was all bubbled up, did his arm stay bubbled up like until the next day, or was that did that go down that night, or how that's worrying me too.
Okay, so to get to the next part, Gannon started to peel it.
Wait, like when? When did he start to peel it?
Gannon started to peel it because I guess he was either asleep, I don't know, anxious, I don't know. Monday, he started to peel it,
Okay.
Like peel his skin.
Yeah, like Monday morning or whatever.
Again, I swear to Jesus told detectives this. I said he started to peel it. When he started to peel it, it had I don't want to say not gooey stuff or whatever, but it's almost like it was popping it type thing. And I said,
oh yeah, like a blister or something. Yeah.
I said, listen. I said, if it gets worse, we're going to drive straight. Okay. And that was already the plan. That's why I didn't go to school. I said, if it gets worse, after I put all that stuff on there, whatever. I'm not that type of person where something happens immediately, run to the hospital. You and I've had that conversation before where you would say, every little thing later ran to the hospital. I was trying to evaluate it to see, as long as he was talking fine, normal, acting normal, I didn't see at that point in time that he was under any kind of pain.
I got you.
Say that to me.
Okay, all right.
That was a lapse in judgment on my part. I apologize. But he started to peel it because, obviously he starts to peel things. So along with peeling that, he started peeling his fingernails. So, and I'm like, that morning, I sent you a picture of Gannon laying in bed on Monday morning to your phone.
Yeah, right.
Gannon was laying in the bed, whatever. I went back in there, checked on him, gave him some more water, made him drink some more Pedialyte because he wasn't eating because he was so upset. And that's when I noticed he started peeling things, on his arm. And I said, and at that point in time, which I told you, like I told them, Gannon had blood that was on his arm and on the side of his wall. I guess from sleeping through the night, whatever it was, peeling it. We toted him back down to his room after Lena decided to go back to bed.
On the side? You said on the side of his wall? You never told me that.
No, I told detectives this.
Oh.
You never talked to me about this.
Okay, fair, fine. I'm just, this is new. I've never heard that before, so now I'm even more worried about him.
So they should have told you this. So then I went in there that morning, sent you a picture. I said, Gannon, why do you have blood on your wall? I was like, it wasn't a lot. Don't panic. It wasn't
Oh, so it wasn't a lot, all over the place? It was just little streaks or something? Oh.
I said, Gannon, says, did you peel those things? Yes, he did. I said, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to re-bandage your arm. I says, and if you're feeling bad or it starts bleeding, you get a fever, anything like that, I says, as soon as because I was going to go talk to the man about the bike.
Right.
I said, you have to go there first. You want to go to the hospital now. Of course, maybe I shouldn't have asked the kid that, but based on my judgment and what I was seeing with him, I didn't think that he needed to go right away. We went on about our business. And I said, if you start to feel any pain or hurt or whatever like that, we'll just drive to the base. We'll explain to them what happened with the fire. We monitored it through the night, so on and so on. That was our intent. That was the plan the whole time. Everything. Nothing wavered from doing that at all. Dan asked me questions. He was just like, why does this happen to me? Why do I always get hurt? Because, he had hurt his foot on the boards outside. And I said, we're going to figure all of it out. Don't worry about it. We will replace it. Okay? So Monday morning, after all this, I was like, we're going to go find, which I probably shouldn't have said to him that he would have known that it was on him. But I said, we're going to go find someone to replace the carpet. He says, and then we'll get it fixed. We won't worry about it. We'll monitor your arm through the day. Yada, yada, yada. So we're going to get coffee. Just hang out. And I said, there were some things I need to get for the pet store, and we need to go meet the guy about the bike. The plan was, that's the reason we drove the truck, because if I end up blocking the bike, I was going to put the bike on the back of the truck.
Yeah, I got you.
And it also knows that when we left, we took my softball bag, Charlie's softball bag with that, stuff like that in it, helmet, because I was asking him, did he want to stop by to look at those hockey skates? So we took any of that old equipment that I had, and we loaded it in the back of the truck, which was the long Easton bag I have.
Yeah. So you took Harley's bag?
Harley's bag, because she don't use that bag.
The little book bag, the softball bag that's like a book bag.
Right.
Oh.
So we were going to take it to that sports place and see if they did like trades, whatever.
Yeah.
We were going to surprise Lena when she got home if I could got him 2 new things of skates or hockey skates or whatever. Cause
You talking about Play It Again Sports over there that we went to?
That's why we were so far across town.
I gotcha.
All right, so that was our plan for Monday. Go to Play It Again Sports, get some coffee. We needed to get gas. And we were going to monitor his arm along the way, go check on the thing about the bike.
Right.
So we go to, drive around. I think we went to Dunkin' Donuts first, and then the gas store, or it might have been by its first.
Like over by our house, Dunkin' Donuts?
Went to Dunkin' Donuts by our house. Dunkin' Donuts sharing lady already released the video of us going there. You can see my arm reach out the window, if I can grab. Sorry, I didn't mean to say this, and I'm just over all this. Grab the coffee out the car. Then I turned around because I was about to get Gannon a Frappuccino, but he said he didn't want it. So then we drive off from the Dunkin' Donuts. So then we drive from the Dunkin' Donuts, and we go up. I turned 87 somehow, but meant to turn on 25. Needless to say, I went up the bar.
80? You mean 85?
Yeah, 85, 87. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
And I went up towards Nevada, which is where, Harley gets her eyelashes done, that type of area.
What, you talking about past Walmart and all that? Like, not towards Fountain, the other way, right?
For the roads? Okay, remember when we went to the recycle at before and the road split?
Yeah, way down there close to, okay. All right, but that's towards Walmart turn. Yeah, okay, I got you.
Okay, so that's the route that I take, which I'm sure they had because I'm not hiding anything from them or the GPS that I took. So I went that way first, and I realized I was like, oh, crap. I was like, I probably should have got on the other exit because I really didn't know. Lately, I've been trying to find my way around, like what exits to get off of, things like that. So I get off and realize, this is the way to where we went to the recycle thing at. So I just kept driving and ends up making a curve and turning you back to 25, Nevada, and all that. And I was like, oh, there's the Petco. I was going to go to PetSmart. But we ended up Petco, so whatever, same thing.
Petco? You went to Petco way over there?
That's the only Petco there is.
I don't know. The only one I know is the one we went to by Target that one day.
I know Harley's were?
Yeah, that's PetSmart though, isn't it?
Right, that's what I was saying.
I got you.
I was going to go to PetSmart, but I went to Petco.
I got you.
So I go to Petco, and walk inside, Gannon wanted to stay in the car playing the Switch. He was like, you want to stay in the car playing the Switch. Again, Colorado law is he could sit in the car at 11 years old.
Oh, so he took his Switch with him.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. He had his Switch, playing his Switch in the back of the car.
Talking about a truck, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, in the back of the truck.
Okay.
So he was playing his Switch in the back of the truck. Well, I went in the first time and yada, yada, yada. I was going in because Sadie has been having like I don't even know what it is. She needs to get her vet paperwork so I can get her checked. I didn't know girl dogs have like periods or like stuff come out. I didn't know this. So I walked in and found these little pads that they had. And I'm like looking at them, whatever. And I set the phone down because I'm like, and my mind is so blown that dogs have this. So I'm like looking at it, freaking out, thinking, okay, should I get these or should I just call it a pet? The vet, maybe it's just something weird coming out of her body parts or something like that. Whatever it may be. So then, go back up to the front, look around. I look out the door several times. And these people I know have said, she was suspicious looking out the door. I was looking out the front door just to make sure nobody was at the truck because Ganna was in it. That's all. It was just, he was in the truck, and what if he needed to get out pee or, whatever. That was the only reason I kept walking back to the freaking front door just to make sure he was fine. He was in the truck. So then I get 3 outfits. God forbid I got 3 outfits and only had 2 dogs. Because, of course, this is what these people talked about. I got 3 outfits, checked out, walked out, got in the car. From there, we were going to go to the play against Ford.
But wait a minute, why were you so... I'm kind of confused because, like, you said you were worried about him getting out, but, like, we've gone to the gas station and, like, he's never tried to get out of the car. So what was... I don't know, maybe that's nothing, but what made you freak out that day?
Parked on the front row. I was parked a little bit off, so, like, if he needed to get out, use the bathroom, or he was looking for me or whatever.
Okay, all right, yeah. I was just, that kind of was weird because, like, he's usually, he does what we tell him, stays in the car. But anyways, go ahead.
Hey, but not Albert. Exactly, he does. Just like I told you, he could have stayed at home on a normal basis. But he wasn't feeling well.
Yeah,
so I was
fine, I got you.
What if you had to poo? Whatever.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be a good parent. That's it. It wasn't no...
I know.
Looking in the car.
I got you. It just was weird that you said that, but it's okay. I'll just go ahead.
So I went on, got the things checked out, left. I don't remember if we were stopped at another store in between there or what. We were headed to go to the Planet Against Sports, and we were headed to go talk to the dude about the bike. Well, they had my phone, so they could see that the guy right in the back about the bike with the pictures. And I was asking about prices and yada, 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 yada. And I was like, I didn't want to go to the man's house with the bike, without, I wanted it to be legit, I got me in the car, and I only had me in the car, I got Gannon in the car. So I thought, I need to, what I'm saying? Like, I need to make sure this is legit. So I'm like, send me a picture of the bike, can you call, can you whatever. And, he wasn't acting like, was wanting to give me information that he could meet me at a safe spot to go look at the bike.
So you weren't going to go to his house or something? He was just going to meet you in general?
I told him messages that I didn't want to just go to some random person's house, and that's probably why they are looking at this whole Douglas County thing, because he lived almost at Douglas County.
Okay, yeah, that does sound sketchy. That was probably a good decision, so.
So, again, in an open book with them. They took my GPS and everything. We got to Douglas County, and me and Gannon was talking about it, and he was like, do you know this guy? And I was
I missed the part. You said, so you went to Petco, but you said you were going to play it again. Did you never go to play it again? I forgot.
So we didn't never make it to play it again. That was on our agenda, but we were trying to go for the bike first.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got confused. I'm sorry.
Okay, but it was a priority first. Okay, so I was gonna go out to meet the guy with the bike, and somehow they have my email. They subpoenaed all that. They can see the information coming from the Craigslist. Okay.
Oh, it was Craigslist.
So someone had something on Craigslist.
Oh man, that's sketchy, isn't it? Yeah, I don't trust that shit. You there?
you went and bought wood and stuff on Craigslist.
Yeah, I mean, for you to do it, and Craigslist, I never trust that shit because they always have those sketchy people doing, you know, I don't know, stupid stuff like meet and greets and stuff. You always told me about that, remember?
Yeah, but like this was just a bike for sale.
Okay, I'm just saying, I'm worried about you and my son's safety. That's what that's
my point. That's why I realized. I said, well, we rode through. Okay, so when you go up Palmer Lake heading to Douglas County or whatever, we went that way. It was supposed to be that the guy had a warehouse somewhere between the Palmer Lake area, whatever.
What, a warehouse of bikes or something?
She said he had a couple bikes that he used to do riding and touring and stuff like that.
Like those bikes I was looking at doing those rides, like through Alaska or whatever?
Right.
Okay.
So, get out on this road. So if you're on, I want to say it's exit 165 or 163. Okay, I think that's what I want to say the exit was.
Oh, on 25?
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So you know how you're going to, before you get to Castle, it's where we went to take the, remember how traffic is backed up, you can take that back road?
Oh, yeah, before you get to like 182 where the outlets are or whatever?
You can take that back road
Yeah.
The Castle Rock.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so it was off that, but to the right side, not to the bougie side where like the boonies and stuff was at. It was off that way to the right side. So I originally got off, and again, they can see this on my GPS. I got off, I went left, and went down that little hill where the little people were at, and I thought, this can't be the right way, because he was saying something about signs and all this. Turned around at the little, I don't know, woods or whatever, came back up, went across the street, realized it was on that right side. I think it's called like Palmer Lake or something like that. Supposed to be looking for this place, still didn't see it, and then it ended up being like all mountainy and dark. I say dark, it wasn't dark in the day, but like,
Yeah, like woods and stuff, yeah.
We turned around, left out of there, and I was like, well, this doesn't even look too great. Again, let them go search that area all they want to. They're barking up the fucking wrong tree because all we did was went through there looking around and trying to figure out where this warehouse was supposedly at.
So you were in the truck or out of the truck?
We're in the truck.
Oh, you had me worried. I'm like, you're out of the truck in the woods looking for a warehouse?
No, it was just driving through there. It was like down, around, up, around. Colorado has all these mountains and shit like that. So I came back out, got back on 25, and was like, crap. I was like, I don't even like think that was a good place. And Gana was like, why can't we just go buy it at the store? Don't they have them at Walmart? And so we were like talking. I was like, yeah, I'll just figure out another place to get a bike. Because the whole thing was I was going to buy you the bike and surprise you for Valentine's Day for it. That was like the whole shebang.
Yeah, I would love that for sure.
At this point, we never got to play it against sports because it was approaching the time that we needed to be headed back.
Okay.
So I said, Gannon, I'll just come back and go to play it against sports again later. Don't worry about it. Your daddy and I have been talking about getting hockey sticks. So we come back up, heading back towards the house because, we had to get back to Lena. Oh, I forgot to tell you a point that we left that day because I put my notebook down. Let me go back to this. On Monday. Okay. On Monday.
If you would want to take afternoon recess now, we've still got a long ways to go on this particular phone call. It's 3 o'clock. You want
Yeah. How much longer do we have to go? That had crossed my mind, so.
So we got about another hour to go.
Oh, yeah, no, we'll take a break now.